Hi everybody, Miss Joan here taking story time outside. And we've got a Peppa Pig book. It's Peppa Pig Let's Tell Time. Boys and girls, I'm going to be doing this in my Peppa voice. Are you ready? Let's tell time. It's 7 o'clock. Move the big hand to the 12 and the little hand to the 7. Okay, big hand to the 12 and little hand to the 7. See that? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Peppa wakes up. Time to get up, George, says Peppa. It's 8 o'clock. Move the big hand to the 12 and the little hand to the 8. Okay, so let's do what Peppa says. Move the big hand to the 12, it's already there, and the little hand to the 8. Okay. At 8 o'clock, Peppa eats breakfast with her family. Yummy, says Peppa. Can I have some more, please? It's 9 o'clock. Move the big hand to the 12 and the little hand to the 9. Okay, boys and girls, the big hand's still on the 12. Let's move the little hand to the 9. Okay. At 9 o'clock, Peppa and George go to play group. Dinosaur, says George. It's 12 o'clock. Move the big hand to the 12 and the little hand to the 12. Okay, so we've got the big hand still in the 12. Here's the little hand to the 12. 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. Madame Gazelle takes everyone for a picnic lunch. I love picnics, says Peppa. It's 2 o'clock. Move the big hand to the 12 and the little hand to the 2. Okay, so the big hand's still 12. Let's get the little hand and put it right to the 2. There we go. At 2 o'clock, Mummy and Daddy Pig pick up Peppa and George in their car. Toot, toot. It's 3 o'clock. Move the big hand to the 12 and the little hand to the 3. Okay, big hand is still a 12. Let's move the little hand to the 3. Okay. At 3 o'clock, Peppa and George go to the playground. Swing time, shout Peppa and Rebecca Rabbit. It's 6 o'clock. Move the big hand to the 12 and the little hand to the 6. Okay, big hand's still at 12. Let's move the little hand to 6. There we go. At 6 o'clock, it's time for dinner. Soup, says Peppa. It smells delicious. It's 7 o'clock. Move the big hand to the 12 and the little hand to the 7. Okay, big hand's at 12, little hand at 7. There we go. At 7 o'clock, Peppa and George get ready for bed. Time to scrub and brush, says Peppa. It's 8 o'clock. Move the big hand to the 12 and the little hand to the 8. Okay, big hand still at 12, little hand at 8. At 8 o'clock, it's bedtime. Mummy and Daddy Pig come in, say good night, but Peppa and George are fast asleep. The end. Did you like this book? Bye, friends.